Would we work with her again?
Would you wrestle AJ?
Oh,
again?
totally.
Oh my gosh.
I was actually hoping she was going to be at Evolution. She was a huge part of the women's division, and I would, if she came back, I would totally love to. We had good chemistry, and I really loved what Paige and AJ and Bree and I, like, we had a really good story going for a long time, and so I felt like that really helped with the evolution at where it's at today. So it'd be so fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, ladies. First of all, Bree, congratulations as a mom and a grandmother. I feel for you. Excellent. Very, very well done. And to both of you, who from the past would you like to come back that Twin Magic could defeat in the ring? Who would you pick?
Ooh.
Gosh. There's so many amazing women.
Like that actually could come back now, or could they be passed on?
They can be passed on. Any type of person, any type of superstar.
I think. Who are you gonna say?
I mean, I would love to have experienced like a match, like if it was Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth against Brian and I.
But it was supposed to be you and me, not you and Brian.
I always forget about her.
And you wonder why when she turns her back on me, I'm like, bam.
This is what I mean.
Yeah. Well, go ahead. So Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth, what?
Well, I mean, that's my dream, but if Plan B had to be with Nikki.
Oh, sorry.
Gosh, who?
I would love, like, if, like, you know, Bree and I are all bubbly and nice, like, Sensational Sherry walks in.
That'd be a good one.
Causing trouble, and we're like, oh no, and then we have to use Twin Magic to beat her. I think that'd be cool.
That'd be a good one.
Right?
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Hi. So I can relate to both of you in so many different ways, especially because you're both Latinas, and you obviously get your Mexican side from your dad.
Oh, yeah.
Can you share like where your relationship is at with him and your siblings from his side?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You and me?
so it's... which one?
You take
so
it.
right now it's a little rocky. I mean, we talk, kind of. But, but we, I don't know, it's kind of how it's always been. So we've just accepted it for what it is. And we're lucky we have a great stepdad, people power, Johnny Laurinaitis.
Which is still so weird, right?
It does. I almost felt like I just lied saying that or something. But also, with our half-siblings, it's kind of the same. You know, when we talk to my dad, it's there, and when we don't, it's not. Which is too bad.
Yeah. But he's an amazing man and has a beautiful family.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my God, how adorable.
I mean,
Hi.
cutest.
Hi.
Mine's actually a two-part question. First of all, since you guys have a wine label, do you have any plans in the future to selling any wine-related products like corkscrews, wine glasses?
Yes, we've
Actually,
actually been working on that.
That was a discussion this past week in a meeting.
Yeah, we actually, this holiday season, or actually is it bumped to March now, we have a French wine coming out.
Yes.
Actually, 3. And
I came up with an idea that they should get an action figure of Brie Mode from the reality show as like a wine stopper, like where she's laying on her side.
Oh, I was thinking more where it's like I'm dumping my head into the wine.
I would pay for
a
that.
keg stand on top of the wine bottle.
Yeah, that would make more sense, actually. All of it does.
Okay, and then the second part of the question is, do you have any bottles of Bella Radici with you so I can take one back home?
I wish.
Girl, if they had bottles with them, it would be empty.
Yeah.
They're so
You'd be like,
young.
why are they slurring?
You know what was my favorite was, so we recently had an appearance at Total Wine & More outside of San Francisco. And it was the best because we had this taste. They had a tasting bar, and we were doing a tasting with Bella Radici. And I was like doing a wine tasting with the Bella Army. And like we all
awesome.
looked like this, and I'm like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. And Total Wine's like, I've never seen anything like
And then
this.
the best is our rep is like, you guys are going to miss your flight. We're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
We're like,
almost missed our
friends,
flight. We had the
almost
best
missed our flight.
time.
So we're having the best wine tasting. It was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi. I took a photo with you guys earlier too, and it's my birthday. So
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So I had a question for you both. So I often go to California for work. I recruit students to come to the university that I work at. So what are some of the things that you would recommend for a tourist such as myself to do when you're part of Southern California?
Ooh.
San Diego?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the beach, of course. Pacific Beach.
Okay.
Pacific Beach is really
So fun. Tower 23.
Yes.
Moscow Mules,
And go
if you're over
paddle
21.
boarding in Mission Bay.
Paddleboard, Mission Bay, the
So much
catamaran.
I would also go.
Little Italy's so
Oh,
fun.
you have to go out there
Amazing
too.
food.
Born and raised. Love it.
The seaport is really cool too.
Oh,
Yeah, Seaport Village.
And you could actually take a boat to Catalina Island, which is really fun.
Well, Brie, that's like way up north. That's not San Diego.
No, you could take it from Seaport.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
I don't think you can.
Definitely.
And here it goes.
I've never heard
Coronado
of
Island's
that.
really fun.
Coronado Island's so
All the
cool.
military boys.
If you want to go take the famous photo of Marilyn Monroe where it's from Some Like It Hot, a movie that
get
she
it.
did,
You love Maryland.
you can go stand on the beach and do the exact photo.
Thank you. Have a good time there.
We could go on
I
forever.
hope you have like a month to stay with all those recommendations.
Being a twin myself, I can understand the love-hate relationship.
Right?
Right?
Easy.
Who are you, Brie or Nikki?
Probably Nikki.
Yeah. Woo!
So bad for your
Better half.
But my girls here, Jordan and Allie, they're a little shy, so I'm going to ask the question. What advice would you give to girls growing up playing a lot of sports, obviously getting older, being more, a men's and boys thing, but what would you give advice to two young girls doing all the sports things growing up?
Well, first of all, that was all like Brie and I. We played all sports.
We did.
I was the biggest tomboy ever.
my
I
gosh,
mean, I
she
wore
was.
Umbro shorts to my knees, actually the same shoes, big old shirts.
We would challenge all the boys at recess, 6th grade, to go against them in soccer, and then you would also arm wrestle.
I would arm wrestle all the boys in 6th grade, and I'd beat all of them except for one. And it would always bother me why I couldn't beat this one, but he plays for the Arizona Cardinals now, so I don't feel bad. I was like, okay. But I would just, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, there was this one commercial. It was Mia Hamm and Michael Jordan, and it was anything that he could do, I could do better. And it was like, you remember we loved that commercial, and we always kind of thought that whatever the boys can do, we can do better. And actually, there's evolution, so the women are right.
Yeah.
We can.
Thank
And
you.
and stick with the sports. I feel like sports gives you such confidence and strength, and you meet your bestest friends. I'm still best friends with all my soccer friends, and it's just, you will end up being such an empowering woman. And so just stick with those sports. It's awesome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good luck to you guys.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey there. So my question is, when you win the belt, will Bree turn on you to take the belt?
Yeah, will I?
Oh, will you? You'll be too scared.
I don't
know.
think Bree's scared.
I don't either. Thank you.
I think we're going yes.
Oh,
Bree will take
yes?
it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Wait,
yes.
do you guys want me to take on Ronda Rousey and not Nikki?
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Oh, bye, Nikki. Okay, I'll talk to the boss.
How is
Well, why
that?
don't you take a vote on that one instead of date nights for me?
I am curious on that. The fact that you guys are twins and you obviously love the sport so much. So how is that? The fact that, okay, I'm assuming it was WWE who decided that you were going to be facing Ronda. How is that for you, Brie? Like, do you get like, well, why not me?
No, you know what it is? It's we're so close. Like we fight, we do, but we're really close, and we're always so happy for each other, and we're always each other's number one cheerleader. It was actually really funny because when I first found out, I was so excited, and then I kind of said something to Nikki, like, "What if the roles were reversed?" And she's like, "Ew, no." And I was like, "Wait, what?"
I don't think I said ew.
I think you did.
You just go, well, would you be my valet? And I paused for a very long time, and I was like, well, I wouldn't want to be. But then what did I say after?
But I would have loved to, knowing you didn't have to be.
I also-
but we're just each other's biggest cheerleaders, so.
Do you think it has to do with the fact that you did come first? I mean, you are like the older sister. You act like it for sure.
More masculine.
Dominant, true champion. I could go on. Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
It would be pretty funny, though, if she turned on me. I think I would laugh.
Awesome, actually.
Or you could
She
go,
has
Could you
it coming.
imagine?
I don't know.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I
or
have a
you could go to
receipt?
SmackDown and take Becky Lynch's title, and then you could both be champions.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Now that would be kind of cool.
I like that.
We need to talk to
Actually,
you.
that would be amazing if you're champion at Raw and you're champion at SmackDown at the same time. Whoa.
Like that.
So then guess what would happen at Survivor Series?
There we go.
Oh, wow.
I think we got a little bit to build on for,
There we
for
go.
next year.
That would be Hell in a Cell all over again. Do you remember who won that match?
I don't actually.
I think someone got rack attacked.
Thank you
Mommy
for that.
brain.
I love that. All right, let's get the next question because we only have time, they're telling me, for just a couple more. Go ahead.
So I too am a wine and champagne fan.
Ooh, you get it, girl.
Yeah.
What would you recommend is your best from Bella Radici that I should try?
Oh.
Well, our
sell
vintage,
out.
yeah, our rosé was delicious, coming back soon.
Rosé.
But our vintage Chardonnay, if you like buttery
Reserve.
and oaky, ooh, it's so good.
Reserve Chardonnay. It's delicious.
I'll try it.
You have to. It is so, and I'm not just saying that because it's our wine. It honestly is so yummy. I promise you.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Okay, good.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
First of all, you guys are so beautiful. But Nikki,
thank
since
you.
you're the single one, if you ever decide you like girls, I will fill out an application.
I might have better luck with girls.
Yeah. And my question is for both of you as well as everybody else, who thinks Nikki Bella is gonna have the title?
Yes. Oh, look at that guy! Like put his arms in real tight. He's like, nope.
No.
Thank you. I'm boxing. I started boxing class,
She did.
and I'm gonna start judo class. Like I'm gonna take it to her.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not gonna be easy.
Start doing those throws.
On that note, I'm being
like it.
told
Thank
that they
you.
gotta go, so they're gonna get on another plane.
But we'll see you guys.
Big
on
round of
Society.
applause for Nikki and Bree, the
Oh,
Bella
thank
Twins.
you guys. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
Wrestling
comment.
fans listening to this.
Okay.
I'm hoping if you're a Bella fan, don't take offense to what I'm about to say because you just heard the audio from the panel. The Bella Army are fucking insane.
Well,
let's just be honest
okay.
here. They're fucking insane.
Okay, best way I can say this is what you see on Total Bellas and Total Divas is what you get in person.
With the Bellas, yes.
Right. And not to this credit, but it seemed like on the panel they were more pumping their other enterprises.
That's fine. You're allowed. It's your panel. You can do whatever you want.
Your wine, your clothing, and I guess now they're trying to get into having a French wine, so they're going to France,
Whatever,
to a winery to basically get some ideas.
And there was a lot of hype,
Right.
evolution,
You
and whatnot.
Right.
My
And-
problem here, and maybe you can answer this question from the other side.
Go ahead.
70 people that were asking questions to Nikki about Ronda.
Right.
In their match.
Correct.
Were they delusional or were they just playing along? What do you think? I'm not sure.
The only thing I can say is that...
Or what do you think, though? Which one do you think? Is it delusional or were they playing along?
No, I think they're playing along because
Okay.
here's the
That
thing.
makes you feel a little better about the world.
I don't think they want to tip their hat as far as what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about the fans.
Right.
The fans saying, "Oh, you're going to beat Ronda Rousey." You're not going to beat Ronda Rousey. It's not going to happen.
Basically, what it was the fans that were trying to pump up to say, oh, yeah, okay, I agree with you, and this is what's going to happen, and I'm going to kick Ronda Rousey's ass. Great.
Delusional.
If basically you want to do this to your fans to keep the faith, fantastic. But then keep in mind what reality is going to be, and
I'm talking about that next week's show. Evolution is going to be a preview show for next week.
Right.
We're not going to get into that here. I promise not a lot of wrestling talk today.
Yeah.
But that was just weird. The fans were weird. The crowd was weird.
Well, and then, of course...
and you know what? I'm going to be honest here.
Go ahead.
I have a friend at work.
Yes.
Good friend of mine. We don't talk as much because we went to second shift. She doesn't watch wrestling. But she watches Soul Divas and Soul Bellas. That's a thing.
Okay.
And it happens.
Right.
So, is that half the crowd we got here? Non-wrestling fans that just happen to watch Soul Bellas and Soul Divas?
I think it was a mixed crowd. You had some that are pro
There were a
wrestling
lot of
fans.
girls.
And
It's
then,
not a bad thing for wrestling,
Right.
but back to the matter.
and you had some that were there as fans of Total Bellas and Total Divas. And basically where there was, especially a lot of younger girls, is they want to imitate what the Bella success story is.
Oy.
So they want to kind of be like the Bellas and get started, and go into other enterprises like clothing line and wine line and other things like that.
It just annoyed me. So it annoyed me.